Jim, where are the serial numbers on this car?
Great question. The serial number on this car is right here, underneath this piece that was welded on by the Ford stylus. Usually it says CSX 3000 whatever, and it's about a ½ inch up under this tube. So the serial number is not visible on this car.
Would you say these two Cobras are the rarest Cobras on Earth?
I'd say that's exactly the case.
Sitting in a bubble in Detroit, two of the rarest Cobras in the world, and every Cobra is rare. 998 Cobras were built. That means 996 Cobras plus these two. We're so lucky to have been invited. It's hard to zip. So this was built in 63 or 62?
Built in 62, shown as a 63.
So this must have lots of Falcon and handmade parts and whatever.
So it's interesting, and again, we talk about automotive lore and being in Detroit. I had this out at a show at the Detroit Autorama. Guy comes up and he goes, your car? Well, belongs to a museum. Is it the real one? Yep. Well, my buddy has one that he thinks might be an original.
I've seen pictures of that.
Mark Haas is the guy's name.
Yep.
Super guy. So his friend says, could I get your card? Sure. Give him my card. Next morning, 7 o'clock, Mark is standing at the gate waiting for me. Can we look at this? I'll just tell you what, we're kind of at the show, but if you want to come back on Monday when I take it back to the museum, I'll happily show you whatever you like. So again, we talk about getting knowledgeable people. Mark has spent 20 years documenting his car. So Mark knows where every stamping number is. So the front of it is Fairlane. Some of the rocker stuff are Falcon. Some of this, but almost none of it is actual Mustang stamping numbers.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
So again, having somebody that has that knowledge base on that specific car to a historian is invaluable. Because I've got so many, it would be tough to know everything about all of them.
Is it an original paint car?
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, she's a survivor.
Look at how this simulates the taillight look, the Mustang taillights. Interesting.
So that is the first appearance of the Mustang on the front of the car. That is the very first running Mustang on the front of a Ford Mustang.
Is that other car authentic as well?
What he thinks, and it's not my story to tell, he thinks that what happened is because the nose and tail of his are all hand formed and I mean, obviously pro done. What he thinks is somebody snuck those pieces out of design and put them on a production car. So the car that they're on is an early production 64 and a half.
So does he have a lowered roof like this?
No.
No, okay.
To get out my hood tool.
Every car has a story.
You know, and if you look between the back seats on this, that Mustang that's in between the back seats,
Yep.
That is the only time that Mustang ever appears on a car. You see how it's a 3/4 running view of the Mustang?
Yep. Yeah, very different dashboard. Wow.
Yep.
Is this 260? Look at that, 2 4-barrels. Wow.
Yeah, dual quad low rise.
Man. Generator, 2 fan belts, power steering, manual brakes. Look at this air cleaner. It's like homemade. Oh, look at this, yeah.
Experimental. It's got an EXP serial number, so it's...
Oh, because of the X right there.
Yep.
X8902 SB208 star. Huh, wow.